I would describe myself as loyal, hardworking with an apostrophe or hyphen rather, and dependable. Like I will stay till a job needs doing. If a job needs doing, a job will get done. There's no like rushing off half measures, punting a job. It's like you're there till it's done. That's me, and that's how I've always been. I feel I make a difference to the business by doing, with my current role of doing training, just with new trainees, new experienced surveyors that come into the business. I get them transferred over from how they used to work and what programs they used to work onto our systems. So some cases that's walking through them like baby steps if they've never used some of the things that we use. Others it's just a quick refresher. Then what else? I have to sort out any sort of little quibbles they have with their procedures, like getting them changed over to ours, because some things we do above and beyond normal guidance, like additional samples of textured coating, for example. I do QC, or QA rather, for people all across the country on it, because I'm reliable and just get it done. Like when people have gone on holiday or have left, it often gets sent to me to get done, because I just get through it and get it done. I provide a resource for surveyors on site and analysts on site. They can always phone me if they've got problems, because I know my way around a lot of our bigger sites because I've worked here for so long, and generally just try and help out as best as possible. What do I like about people? I generally start off with a positive outlook on people, don't really judge books by covers, as it were. So we're gonna see the best in someone until something happens to prove otherwise. But generally I'll go into meeting new people, especially new people at work, enthusiastically and looking forward to work with them. Okay, 3 people to invite for dinner. Well, we're gonna have to have tacos or burritos, something Mexican food, I think, 'cause that's awesome. And we'd have Morgan Freeman, because he's God and he's amazing. We'd have George Patton, the American general from World War II. I just think he'd be awesome. And Solano Lopez, the president of Paraguay during the 1860s, who declared war on Argentina, Uruguay and Brazil, total population of about 11 million people, with his country of about 450,000 people. And he managed to hold out for 6 years against them, and the country was annihilated by it. And I would just want to know why. Why would you start that war, you muppet? Okay, things I'm most proud of. Well, as well as my 3 kiddies, which I love and detest in equal measure, depending on what time of day it is, I would also say the responsibilities and trusts that have been, that I feel I've earned since I've been here, from starting back in 2013 as a normal surveyor analyst, and then how much more involved in the business I am, and how much trust and faith has been put on me by Steve and Jeff and other management. So yeah, I'm quite proud of that. Okay, if I was Prime Minister for a day, I would get rid of the congestion charge, and I would get rid of the ultra low emissions zone and any other future blue sky genius ideas that comes from the powers that be that work in London, because they are literally just a tax on driving and they do not achieve anything. one piece of advice I'd give to my younger self would be uh, carry on as you are up till when you go to university. Go to the same university because that was great fun, but don't do marine biology. That was such a blue sky thinking idea that you had, that you would go and be able to do that. It's like the 24th of September 1999, that's when your dream died, when your lecturer told you exactly what he thought you would need to do to be able to go and study giant squid out in Japan or in America, and it's too much. You cannot be bothered with that, and you'll know you can't be bothered with that, so just do something else instead, and the rest of your life will carry on normal, but just do something else instead of that. Yeah. Okay. My favourite song has to be Jump Around by House of Pain. It's such an amazing song. It's old now, but like, it's brilliant. Like the first time someone hears it usually is on Mrs. Doubtfire, and they start out when they're having that party, and it just gets you rocking out straight away. And the best thing about it, or the weirdest thing about it rather, is that every other House of Pain song is utter garbage, except for that one, which is the greatest song in the world. It's like that's what Bill and Ted were trying to write when they had to come up with their song to save the planet.